At 4 o'clock this morning, a convoy of police vehicles drove into the University of Papua New Guinea. Uniforce personnel said the police removed the barricade that was at the main gate of the university. They took up strategic locations in and around the university grounds. Police say they were there to maintain peace and normalcy in the university. They were there on the request by Professor Albert Melam, Vice-Chancellor of UPNG, and the University Senate to ensure that students who choose to return to class will be able to do so without intimidation. Despite the heavy police presence and classes being opened, no one is attending classes. Sources said after police arrived, female students dressed in black sat at the Forum Square to show that they are still united in their stance to boycott classes until the Prime Minister steps aside from office. The student body maintained their stance in their regional groups, and eyewitnesses said the national anthem was sung after they gathered this morning. At around 11 a.m., these PNV buses arrived at the UPNG main gates. They were there on the request of the students who planned on conducting awareness throughout the city today. EMTV caught up with Wesley Warren, the SRC secretary, while the buses arrived at the main gate.
And to spare our schedules, we are carrying out this mass awareness today. Even every police presence here, we have get permission from the Metro, the police in charge here, and now we are carrying this the awareness out. So they are giving us a green light to go out. Their presence here is only to protect the university premises, the staff here, and all these people.
While we were still talking to Warren, the police ordered all the buses to leave the university premises and the students to go back to the Forum Square.
We have already got the approval from a verbal approval from a police in charge here, and he gave us the green light to get the buses in and get the students out for the awareness, but I don't know what this.
We followed the students back to the Forum Square where we spoke with a student leader, Desmond Koki.
Long police long round bus go out, people don't go out long on the protest, people don't go out long walking on the violence, people don't go out long walking on the causing on the sagas or on the disturbance. No, we only to go out to address, to tell our guidance that people stop also, so the parents must survey also people, student people in the school, just because of such issues going up. Even myself, me look at police will get right to come stop. Yes, as a safety, no good people to all students will strike or all boycott or something. Then not come in the program disturbing schools, na province, states, so good will come stop. But our stance is clear that people boycott the class. That is still as it remains. Will continue on until further such times until the Prime Minister step down. Otherwise, our class will still continue.
However, NCD Metropolitan Superintendent Ben Turi, who is in charge of the operations at the university, said he has received a letter from SRC Secretary Wesley Warren, but he did not give approval for the students to leave the campus to conduct awareness. Turi made this comment after he and ACP Crimes, David Manning, met with Professor Melam and the University Senate. He said without a referendum, the students cannot be allowed to do anything and insist that the Electoral Commission must clarify their stance in conducting the referendum. EMTV caught up with Professor Melam shortly after their meeting, and he said he cannot comment on the referendum issue.
That's a matter between the SRC. I want to make it very clear, because the matter is before the court.
Right.
The referendum was a matter between the SRC and the Electoral Commission. The university passively assisted. We went through the motion. What we know is that the Electoral Commission has taken the matter to the State Solicitor for further advice.
Right.
And that's all. That's where it is.
Okay.
We don't know as well.
EMTV witnessed a student leader handing Turi a letter requesting for clarity on police presence on campus and for Turi to give them time to explain their reasons for carrying out their awareness off campus. Sarah Aupong, National EMTV News.